Hello, friends. We are back and just check out what we are going to be listening to today.
In the mental health field, prescribe pills that cause obesity.
I'm going to rewind that.
We in the mental health field prescribe pills that cause obesity.
That cause it.
We give people pills and they gain 100 pounds in 1 year. And in the elderly, some of the medications we prescribe cause premature death.
Wow.
And these warnings are all listed on the package issued by the FDA.
That side effects may include...
Yes. They take it anyways because that's what the doctors are telling them they need.
How long have you been a psychiatrist for now?
29 years.
How many people don't need to be on those drugs if they intervene in a different way?
Maybe 20%.
Don't need them.
Who do need them.
20%.
80% who probably could get by if we as society take a different stance and use different strategies for human health care. So many of our standard treatments are doing exactly the opposite of what we want to do. And that needs to change.
Yeah, so I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm always disgusted and disappointed when I hear about the the medical and pharmaceutical industry, especially here in America. In the UK, it's the NHS is better, but it's very strained, and still these kind of conventional, really limited perspective when it comes to Western medicine, because they tend to just hyper focus on symptoms rather than looking at health holistically, and they disconnect the mind and the body are connected. I mean, literally the word disease is dis-ease, and so a lot of things that have manifested in the physical body, it's that's a symptom. I've worked with many clients who have diagnoses, they have medications, and I don't advise them to get off the medication. But guess what? Within 3 to 6 months, literally 3 to 6 months, I create with them a lifestyle that is, should we say, consciously designed. We get out of autopilot because you have to know thyself before you can heal thyself. And so through the journey of self-mastery, of consciously creating your life, of finding out who you authentically are, of unlearning and just going deeper into your own psyche and figuring out what works for your body, like in what condition does your body thrive in. And it's amazing to me, and it's such an honor to witness these transformations where people organically, either themselves and their partner and their family, they decide, oh, they don't need the medication anymore. They come off the medication. Why? Because they have found something that naturally helps them to deal with the symptom, with the illness, in a lot of cases to heal it, in a lot of cases to put it into remission, and for them to live better than ever before without relying on medication, and that it's something that is manageable for them. It's not a discipline thing, because we don't try and change the symptom. I don't work with my clients to change behavior, because behavior is also a symptom. We go back to the root cause, to the source, which is the mind. And so once the mind has the shift and identity has a shift, then the behavior, the desire, it's not even discipline at that point. It's flow. It's wanting to do things in a certain way because it feels more aligned, and there's no forcing. So I've seen amazing transformations, and obviously in my life as well. You guys have heard my story. I don't want to keep repeating it again and again and again. But what I will say to you, and what my friends and family know me for, my clients know me for, is that my kitchen is my pharmacy. I have not needed to go to the hospitals and doctors here in this country, in the US. Like, I've had a couple of checkups, but I haven't really needed to for any illnesses, because my kitchen is my pharmacy. My spices, my herbs, my teas, my fridge, my freezer. What is in my kitchen is for healing, is for nutrition, is for energy, is for muscle rebuilding, is for better sleep, is for reducing, headaches, is for whatever I need, if there's a natural herbal food medicine path, I will go for that before I go for like medication from the pharmaceutical companies. And yes, of course I have painkillers and things like that for, emergencies or, urgent things, but I've been able to maintain my life like this by using food as medicine. And it helps with a hell of a lot of things. It helps with prevention. That's the key. It helps with prevention. But also, if something does show up, I understand it's a symptom. I feel like I could talk about this topic for another 2 hours, but I will spare you until next time. Let me know what you think of this video. Is food your medicine? Is food your friend?